There we go. Okay, so I don't actually know where I want to go. I'm gonna just go in circles. Okay, so today's video is supposed to be about purpose. And while it's very broad topic that you can talk about for hours, you can pretty summarize it just by telling it is your kinda life goal for the moment. And if you want to achieve some goal, obviously you have to pursue it. Like, I think it's clear by definition. But I think, like, not many people understand purpose correctly. Like, the purpose is supposed to be like a mission which you want to absolutely 100% succeed. If you don't think you'll succeed at something, you'll more likely act the same way. Like, at some point, you have to start to believe you can achieve something. And if your purpose is, for instance, over ambitious, where you can't even process a simple steps of how you want to achieve it, you're pretty much likely not to achieve it. I'm gonna go right here. Just because not only you will feel overwhelmed by the work you need to do, but also because you don't actually will know what you want to do. So to summarize real quick, the purpose is your kinda life mission or goal which you want to eventually achieve. And it can be ambitious, but don't like overestimate yourself, because if you are a broke man and your purpose will be to like earn $1 million, I think it's over ambitious at this point for this man. If you can't like afford a house, or you're late with paying your taxes out, your first purpose would be to earn enough money to do that. And this is pretty much achievable for this guy, both physically and mentally. Like, if that's his purpose, he will like focus all his mental energy to fulfilling that purpose. And it's not far away from him, so he will probably spend some months working for it, but eventually it will be done. And from that point forward, he'll discover that he is missing something else. And that something might be more money. Like, for instance, now he won't be just satisfied with paying off his taxes and house mortgage. He'll actually want to become financially free. In this example, he'll probably have a stable job or a business that gives him enough money to survive on its own, but he'll want more. So at this point, this man's purpose will be actually to make even more money. And since he is making like basic amount of money to survive, he'll actually be forced to figure out how to make even more. In case of job, it's probably gonna be a promotion or like some side hustle, like tutoring, business, etc. For business people, it probably will be targeted into more advertising to attract more customers, or trying out to sell a new product that will probably bring more money. Like, I can't explain it in 1 to 3 step process, because if I were to explain everything, I'd have to be God, and at some point obviously my knowledge runs out. So in this kind of videos it's not important, so I will guide you directly through how to achieve your financial freedom, or how to make 1 million. For now I'm figuring this out myself, and probably this is my purpose right now, to achieve my financial freedom. That's why I'm making these videos. You enjoying them? Might consider subscribing. It helps out, even a little bit. So back to the video. There's this concept of purpose. A mission that you want to focus 100% of your physical and mental energy to achieve that goal. And you maybe wonder, how is it done? So I'd love to split it into like 3 parts, which are important to building a strong foundation to eventually fulfill your purpose. And I believe the first one is making a plan. A plan should be like short and simple, created from like basic steps that you could have explained to the 5-year-old, and he would understand why it's working that way. Probably using the causative relation, like you have a cause to some activity, and then you have like reaction from a real world, and you would like to create a plan created with these basic steps that you can explain why they are following one after another, and find out if they are actually bringing you to achieve that goal. So for instance, it will be again my example. I want to achieve my financial freedom. So my final goal, I believe, to achieve that is to have like, for now, 10,000 subscribers. Not pretty ambitious, but hear me out. If you want to get 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 people must want to subscribe to you. So they have to like watching your videos, right? Those are really simple steps. You can figure it out by yourselves. And so you have to make videos in a regular span of time, so that at least 10,000 people would like to sit down and watch them, either for entertainment, for like knowledge reasons, or other that will attract these 10,000 people. And so the next step is how to do that. I have chosen this first one. Like, I want to actually bring some value and get these 10,000 people to subscribe to me so they can learn about self-improvement content, which I'm currently producing. And then you ask yourself, what's the self-improvement content that you want to offer to the people? And that brings us to the second layer of like building your purpose, is that you actually need a bit of knowledge of what you're doing. For instance, for me, it will be knowledge of self-improvement. If I want to teach you guys about something... Oh wait, this one was better. Whatever. If I want to teach you guys about something, I'll probably have to know it myself. And I've considered it, like, if I want to actually know something myself, I'll have to probably experience it myself, and so I can like talk from experience. So I can actually talk in details about what I've witnessed, what are pros and cons of what I've been doing, and so I can actually teach new beginners how to get started in this journey that you'll have eventually find out myself. I mean, I believe audio is recording pretty bad. I'll have to repeat that, sorry for that. I'm close to the streets, so I'm gonna walk right here and maybe take this route. Perfect. So what I was saying, my source of knowledge, for instance, will be like a real life experience. I'll try self-improvement myself, like getting my business done, getting my fitness done, getting my health, both physical and mental, done. And I'll teach others in these kinds of videos how to pretty much achieve them. And since I can do this, and then I can experience this myself, I can probably just teach it to other people. For this example, it will be 10,000 newcomers that will love to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So that's a quick broad example of how you want to achieve your purpose. I believe I've missed third pillar of fulfilling a purpose, and it's... Wait, the first one was to set your goal and explain it. The second one was find a way to to do every single step. Like, you have to get an idea of how you love to realize your single steps, so they'll make a process that you eventually want to achieve. And the third thing, I think the most difficult one out of these three, is to go out there and implement them in real life. And at this point, if you've done first two steps, I mean, in my example, you'll have the plan, you want to this 10,000 subscribers, you have the exact steps, you want to experience self-improvement myself, and then teach others about it, it pretty much comes down to just going out, recording these videos, posting on YouTube, and believe the process. I mean, there are so many people already that have done it, and they are way past me, even way past 10,000 subscribers. I have even proof that this idea works, but it doesn't lead to anywhere if you don't implement it yourself. The third part is so hard that many people watching self-improvement content know this. They know exact steps, they know exactly what to do, they are even doing the self-improvement, but they are just stopping short, so close to the goal, because they are afraid to click on this YouTube button. Like, they're afraid to start the recording and post it with your face or not. I don't really care. It may be like just a commentary with a video game in the background. For me, it's me going through the park. Maybe I'll rebrand to like sitting in front of the desk and talking to a camera in the future. Nobody knows. For now, I found this way more comfortable and interesting to me. It is that at this point you just have no excuses. And this is the point when you find excuses why not to do it by force. Like, you will find the slightest bullshit that'll make you like quit your plans because of the inner resistance that is afraid of change. Like, your brain by default is afraid of change. If you are complacent in your life and you don't have actually anything going bad that forces the change, you won't actually change. We live in a very complacent world when we are provided pretty much everything. We have food, we have shelter, we have entertainment, and we have tribes, like society. We live in healthy families, most of us. And that's why we aren't capable of achieving our highest potential, because there are actually no real enemies for us. That's why so many people choose to play video games, because they are not under the gun every time, and then don't feel like the pressure of being better, because if they don't, honestly, no one's gonna kill them. That's a brutal example, but it is how it was like thousands of years ago. Like, if you didn't go out and didn't find some food, like you didn't kill a boar or didn't collect berries, you and your family will die out of starvation. So this dude had no choice but to plan his process, know how to do it. I mean, if you want to kill a boar, you can't just go out and try to figure it out by yourself. You'll get killed. He will know that, and he will go out, because if he didn't, he and his whole family would have died out of starvation. And we don't have that at the moment. We are pretty living comfortably. And that's when you can ask yourself the question, so for what is the self-improvement? Do you really want to achieve your best form, best potential? If at the end it doesn't even matter, you will survive anyway. For most people, that's the case. No offense, but not every single one of us want to be better every single day. But I do, and that's why I'm on a self-improvement. That's why I've created this YouTube channel, because I want to make money, not the conventional way. For instance, if I were to make money conventional way, I'd go to the university to get the degree and get a good paying job. Yeah, fine. I have achieved my financial freedom, and it's, to say the least, way easier process, because actually everyone is helping you in that way. They're helping you because they actually know how to do it. There are not many entrepreneurs in this world, and that's why I've decided to become one. And I think there'll be a long period, maybe forever, when like inventors, creators, leaders will have so more control than the average guy. And the average guy will be stuck to the grindstone day by day, busy by his hustle, just to make it out alive next day. He won't thrive. Even these guys, when they win a lottery, they don't know usually what to do with the money. So they either spend it like crazy and go bankrupt in a few years, or are scared of this money and they hide with it, being actually scared of their winnings. So that's kind of why I've decided to actually learn how to manage money, how to get my financial freedom without anyone telling me of how to use my money properly, because I will probably learn it, but figure it out myself as well. I think getting an empirical knowledge is fine, unless you are not risking any harm to yourself or your close ones. If you do, you'd probably want to get some theoretical knowledge first. When you are hearing from someone that already have done that, and they can explain it to you in the simple steps. So it will be again practical example. For example, if you didn't ever went to the gym, you won't probably get some knowledge beforehand how to do basic exercises. And yeah, if you have a problem with motivation, your first step should be to just go to the gym. But let's say you are in the third point, you don't even know what to do in the gym. You've just heard from someone, just hit the gym and make some progress, buddy. That's when you are confused, because if you were to arrive at the gym, you don't actually know what to do. If you want to, just hear some tutorials, for instance on YouTube, on how to do basic exercises for the sake of not harming yourself. There are so many popular exercises like bench press or deadlift, which are actually dangerous for you if you do them incorrectly. So if you want to actually save your spine in some way, you want to check out these videos. Maybe I'll make these videos myself, because not only some people will watch it and maybe I'll get 5 subscribers out of that, but also I know how to perform these ones. So why just leave the job of teaching others for some other YouTubers when I can do it myself? Another instance. I believe it's a good route. If you think otherwise, maybe it's not the channel for you, or maybe it is channel for you to get convinced. I don't know. I'm just recording videos. I wanted to say that I'm kinda dreamer for now, but I'm not. I actually do stuff. I'm recording these videos and post them. So it's actually the third step, which was already planned. It is that I gotta experience more to teach more, and for the sake of making good videos, I probably need to learn more about how to make videos that attract more audience. Because if you attract more audience, you actually become responsible for your channel and don't record just for yourself and maybe your 5 fans. Damn, can't imagine how my YouTube quality will look like in like 5 years. That's gonna be insane. I mean, there's some basic math for you. I'm gonna actually turn back. There's some math for you. Imagine you're learning daily about how to make better videos, and your rate is like kinda slow. For instance, let's say it's 1% per day. It's like expected progress from an average Joe if you were to put the hard work daily, like 1% a day. And let's say he actually keeps doing it because he's motivated and he believes in the process that his videos will be actually better. So there are some folks out there that have probably heard of the compound interest, and that's exactly what happens. Like, if you're getting 1% out of 100, you're getting 101. That's actually pretty simple. But if you were to give a 1% out of 100, 1%, it will be more than 1%. And so you will actually be twice as good faster than in 2 days. Faster than in 100 days. You'll actually hit it in like, I believe it's 60 something days. I'll have to turn my calculator on and figure it out for myself. There's the funny formula to calculate that. And so imagine putting work daily, and for instance, in my example, it will be uploading content daily and studying on how to make better videos. And so you'll probably see twice as good videos in 2 months. I think it's inspiring. I think also in 2 months I'll be attracting more attention than I do right now. My first take was of course this push-ups video. I believe they are still on the channel. I didn't delete them. I've just calculated something. I was incrementing every workout with 1 extra push-up. If I were to keep progressing every day with one push-up, which is steady progress, not compounded, I'll be now at 660-ish mark. It's impressive considering that I've started on 500. Like, actually it is. That'd be a ton of push-ups done in a span of just half year. Like, I believe there are many people that didn't do more than like 10,000 push-ups in their life because they are complacent. I've decided to change that. I've recorded like 12 videos of that, got some work, and then I stopped. And then I've realized how much progress I've cut myself. Like, imagine if I were on this route to this day. It is just about finding the motivation and believing it every single day. Whew. Maybe you want the push-up series back. Not want to be clickbaity, but tell me in the comments. Actually, I think it's the best way for you to communicate with me. Also, I'm gonna be creating a Discord server soon, where you will be able to like talk to me directly and maybe even book a call where I can teach you more precisely on how to get things done. I have some things to offer, and you maybe be likely to actually try this out for yourself. One thing I can guarantee for now is that first lesson will be free, just to test the waters. I'm gonna repeat it because it's kinda flashy. It's gonna be for free, guys. So 1 hour of like video call. You can squeeze all the things you want to get from me in 1 hour, and you may live forever. I don't care. It is still a good advertisement because there are chances that you will bring more audience. And this is actually the best way of advertising. I don't pay any money actually for that, and may work out. But who knows? I'm gonna try to book some time in my daily schedule to do these calls, and I believe it's the topic for another video. The server will be done. The link to the server will be actually in this description. So if you're interested, click on. Once I said, I'll click out. I have to read some book. Okay. Till next time.